Thursday, 33, that master coding day, that ascended master day. I hope everyone is doing well. Hope everyone is feeling good. We're doing we're being the bee, we're playing with the child, we're shifting, we're revolutionizing our own realities, our own life path. We're coming up with new inventive ways to get processes done. We're finding new solutions. Thank you to Uranus for that. We have some insight gifted to us today to open up creative space to be able to receive some new downloads and to get things done in a new way. It's March 3rd. We're in March, guys. We're in March. Transformation's still ahead. We're still revolutionizing our relationships. We're still revolutionizing our partnerships. There is a highlight and there is a focus on finances too for us right now, right? There's a focus on money. What are we gonna do? You know, what is the highest aligned way for us to be able to receive? Can we trust that when these new insights and new downloads come through for us, and that we want to take action on those new goals and new visions, that we're going to be supported in that, right? We've all made quantum jumps. We've all learned lessons, you know, over the past month. We've all gained new insight. And now that we're shifting trajectories, right? Now that we're shifting trajectories, now that we're getting things done in a new way, how can we start embodying that change every single moment, right? Welcome in, guys. Welcome to this sovereign space. Welcome to this place of divine love. And welcome to this place of divine alchemy. Welcome in. I love you all. Love you all. I thank you for supporting me. I thank you for supporting the brothers and sisters. I thank you for being a part of the tribe and being a part of the family. Aho, I see you. Let's get it done. We're going to get her done today, right? So as we're revolutionizing the next steps into our new trajectories, into our new pathways, it's really important for us to start making and implementing those changes based upon our own divine guidance, based upon our own divine intelligence, based upon our connection to source. Okay. So a part of revolutionizing this change in our own lives is we have to start taking action steps towards allowing newness to come in, right? Even this morning, right? My universe is like, don't do a tarot reading. I'm like, God. You got new pathways that you got to stimulate. But I like doing this thing. Yeah, but we're trying to do new, Corey. Trying to do new. So as a result, we take that opportunity to go into those quantum jumps and those quantum leaps. Okay. So here's the thing that I've been noticing is that now that we've been initiating change in our own lives, now that we've gone through the aspects of saying, okay, yes, you know what? I want this newness for myself. I want this newness for myself. I want these new relationships. I want these new partnerships. I want these new goals. I want these new dreams. Is A, what are the steps you got to take to do that? And also, two, the initiation, the pop quiz, right? Are you going to slip back into the old? Right? And with our awareness so finely tuned into our level of discernment and our intuitive knowing, you'll know this when it arrives. The master will show up exactly on time and you'll go, oh, I know what you're doing. And that master can show up in a friend, a loved one, a relative, a stranger, a neighbor. The master's going to appear to you and say, okay, you've been setting these goals, you've been setting these visions, you've been setting these dreams, you've been saying that you want to do these things. Can you now embody the wisdom that you are partaking in your own life? And can you apply it into practical knowledge throughout your day and live by that new clarity and truth that you embody and hold from within? Tests sometimes don't sound too nice, but it's a part of the universal expression to say, hey, are you going to still hold on to that source light, that eternal self? Are you going to be able to hold on to that soul? Are you going to listen to your intuition? And the thing is, too, is that, like, when it comes to taking responsibility for our own goals and our own visions and our own intuitive senses, right, is that, especially if you're speaking with someone else who's intuitive and highly aware and overtly conscious, right? Can you guys allow both of your intuitive responses to be exactly what they are and not try to battle over intuition? Because that's another key theme here too, especially in regards to relationships and conscious partnerships, is making sure that both intuitive tool sets, both intuitive skill sets don't clash. Okay. Right. It's making sure that we are listening to our own soul, to our own gifts, to our own divine guidance, and we were working from there. We're building up that new pathway. There is unique sparks of intuition and of downloads and of insight coming through, ways that we can revolutionize our own life, new inventive ideas, right? new ways to improve our own lives and improve the lives of others? Can we take action on those goals and those dreams and those visions today, right? Right. Whether it's humanity focused or whether it's really simple, right? We're here to get the job done, and the job's going to get done one way or another, however we choose to do it. But it's our choice and our option on how we're going to focus, if we're going to fixate to certain belief systems, if we're going to allow problems to come into our reality, if we're going to stay solution focused, guys. I invite anyone throughout the day that is representing New Earth or representing their soul light, representing their truth by Yakorokus Aru, to make the choice to choose themselves and their highest honor and their highest wisdom and their highest truth and their highest clarity in every now moment, right? And to really listen to what the seed of their soul is telling them to do as a part of propagating these new pathways. Okay. Sometimes it means we just need to kick back on a lounge chair and just relax and just be. Get creative, right? Create that open, breathable space within your life to be able to receive that which you need to do next. Because if we keep filling it with the same visions, the same dreams over and over and over again, we're not creating space for that newness to arrive. And so a part of creating that healthy space within a healthy container for yourself is allowing the newness to arrive, allowing the downloads and the insight to arrive for you. But we have to create that space within the container to do that. So it means that we have to let go, right? We might have to kind of like temporarily kick people out so we can kind of like go within, right? Or create that space, right? That morning routine is really important. Going outside, just go outside, relax, open up and receive that guidance. That routine has been really important for myself as well. And it's interesting, these routines, the spiritual hygiene, right? Working with our own epigenetics, knowing what is within us, what's going on, and being universally and cosmically consciously aware of what our insight is gifting us is what's going to gift us the ability to know what we need to do moving forward. But we also have to take responsibility for the wisdom that we hold. And a part of that responsibility is how do we share it? How do we show up? When do we shut up? Right? And what do we do from here on forward? Even this morning, I tuned in and I was like, okay, what's going on in the energetics? I was looking at the astrology and, there was this focus on Uranus. My universe is saying focus on Uranus right now. And Uranus has all of Uranus has a little bit of that flash of insight, right? Of revolutionary change and new ideas coming forward for us in our own lives. So as we're dealing, guys, with there's been a focus on partnerships, and there's been a focus on relationships and focus on money, is that we might start to still represent or see or witness where the disconnect or the separation is playing between those two things, right? So like sometimes we have relationships in a container over here, and then we have business and finance in a container over here, and that separation sometimes can create a wobble on focus, because if we're focusing on the finances, the relationship might need some sort of, healthy love or healthy trust or whatever. There might be some medicine that it needs, and that partnership, you might feel the disruption. Or you might be focusing all on the relationship, and then all of a sudden the money thing starts to get wobbly. So even for myself included, it's how do we blend this all into one healthy container and see it from a wholeness perspective, of a oneness perspective, and allow them to integrate fully into what is right for us. Myself included, I'm going through this. There's been a lot of stuff that's happened with like the humanitarian efforts and the humanitarian money. We could call this Nasara, Jasara, things like that if you're in the humanitarian stuff. And as a result, we're going through right now, we're looking at, okay, like even for myself with my own vision in my own life, how can I fine tune this to what this newness is for me? Because I am the creator. I'm the one at the helm of the wheel here. I'm the one that is creating my magic in every now moment. So what am I consciously choosing to create? Where am I still holding on to old belief systems that are telling me that I'm not valuable or that I'm not worth it? Or where I start making excuses too, because this is another one that starts to go on. Oh, I don't need money. I've got all this, I got all that, I got all this, I got all that. And I really have to go within for myself, and when I'm hearing this within others, and I have to kick up my BS meter and go, what is the undercurrent? What is the energy behind what you are stating to me right now? Which is what a lot of this unlocking our intuitive senses and intuitive abilities is to be able to feel into the energy behind what is being said. So we can come to our own clarity and our own truth. Even as we're listening to other people and listening to way showers on YouTube, it's, can I sit back and tune into what the underlying current of the energetics are here? To fine tune my tool of discernment, to really listen, to really hear what's going on. Right? because there's a lot of subliminal programming, especially within a lot of us. And so this heightened level of awareness is giving us an opportunity to know what's right for us and to really tune back into the seat of the soul, into our own awareness, into our own intuition, to allow that to shift us and to gift us what the truth is here and now. So a part of this, right, is we're fine-tuning. Fine-tuning. All of our skill sets are fine-tuning right now. Even this morning, it was really interesting. I was like, okay, we're turning on the galactic channels, tuned on the galactic channels. What's going on, guys? What's going on upstairs? And they're like, stay in your magic, bro. Stay in your magic right now. I'm like, did the galactics just tell me to stay in my magic? Right. Okay. We'll go back to the alchemy then. And it's important because there's newness that we're embracing. Right? There's newness that we're embracing. You know, when it comes to this stuff is that right now too, there is a balance point, right, in our own lives. Time for, I mean, it's so funny. I'm shaking my head because I'm like, this is such normal guidance that comes out of you know, my mouth, and I guess it needs to be stated again and again and again. Is the healthy balance between self and with all. In our partnerships, in our business, in our relationships. When am I showing up and I'm being? When am I showing up and doing, and when am I taking the time back to just be? Because we're still doing a lot. There's more going on than just the astrology. There's also our individual missions. There's collective trajectories, right? So the astrology and all this stuff and what's going on in the planetary alignments has an effect. But there's also other factors and other variables that are occurring, right? Integration, expansion, you know, so many other things that are happening interdimensionally as well. And so really for us, it's about tuning in once again to our own tool of discernment, to our own intuition, and listening to what the seed of the soul is telling us. But we have to let go of expectations, guys. We do. You know, it's like, I feel like the best expectation to have, if you're going to have an expectation, is miracles, is expecting the best. You know, expecting the best. Also, too, is we have to look at, you know, am I still allowing old energies to propagate certain awarenesses within my own pathway? If I'm in this new and I'm in this renewal, right? Are other people still keeping me in fixed states of consciousness? Are people still identifying me with who I was a couple of days ago or a couple of weeks ago? Or are they allowing to receive what the new and the freshness of me is within my own design, within my own blueprint, within my own soul, within my own alchemy? And that's a really key factor there too, is being able to communicate and express that to people. Hey, can you please let me show up new? Can you please not hold me to this old routine? Can we disregard the old judgments? Can we disregard the old betrayal? Or we also have to look at, you know, is that wound still resonating within the form of the individual that I'm connecting with? And as a result, there's still more stuff to shift out. Right? We cannot negate what's going on in our realities anymore. It's going to be shown to us just right there. This is what I'm creating. This is what I'm doing. Or this is how I'm perceiving. Or this is how this person is perceiving me and witnessing me. The thing is, though, is that we really have to start clearing out all the judgment, though, over this from our own internal records, and love that version of us that's still judging, or still perceived as being judging, or is being judged. Judgment is such a big one. Judgment is such a big one. Judgment is such a big one. Physical body's going through a lot right now, too, guys. All right. Physical body's going through a lot. I'm feeling it in mine. I woke up this morning. I was like, oh God, do not want to be in the body right now. Right. Well, I'm also doing a cleanse, so that could be part of it too. But man, feeling the body stuff. Waking up going, oh God, it sucks being in here right now. Okay, I need to tune this better. I need to take better care of it. Stretch, dance, play, exercise, do what you can. Yay! But back to these new pathways is that sometimes if we want that quantum jump, if we want that radical shift, we have to make radical action for radical change, which means that we might have to step off the way of doing things before and start accessing new trajectories by creating new alignments in our own reality. So switching routine, doing things different, business showing up different, right? Showing up different for other people. Maybe you're going to get out a little bit more. Maybe you're going to go within a little bit more, right? You tune to find out what's new for you and right for you. Right? Is that we are propagating new pathways, which means that if I'm still engaging with old routine, but I'm inviting in new, what's that telling the universe? Because we're stepping into the unknown. So a part of that is creating that new routine and those new pathways. Right? We're unlocking a lot of self-love right now if we choose to take the opportunity to tap into that, which is our source, our soul self connection. Right? We also have to do what we can to stabilize with what Gaia's upgrades are going through too, and this has been a big one. So much just wanting to be with Mother Earth. So much just wanting to connect to the ground. Right? And a part of this, especially with the financial system restructuring and our own self-worth and self-value and all this stuff, is that feeling of like, man, I want to take time off. I want to relax, but right. And then we start looking at, man, like I wish I could just be with Gaia, but I've got rent to pay, or I got bills, or like, I got babysitters to pay for, or I got to babysit the kids. Right? We're starting to become overtly aware of what we need in our own life to be able to expand our knowledge sets, to expand our consciousness, to expand our containers, and to create a healthy living style for ourselves. Emotional condition, physical condition, spiritual condition. So we see the special malady within our own life. That which lacks a certain coherent variable to give us the opportunity to ignite the light within. So we start to see suppression, right? Who am I connecting with that's still suppressing my light? Who is not gifting me the opportunity to expand and flourish? Who's not allowing me to be in my most beautiful and delightful and beautiful version of myself? And as a result, we get the conscious choice now. We get the conscious choice to say, hey, that's not working, that's not aligning for me. Right? Because I'm ready to glow up, not ready to glow down anymore. The routines, the new structures, the new business, all of this, it should flow effortlessly, guys. There's such a divine flow and divine alchemy that is available to us, but we have to tap into what that flow and what that current is for us. Routine helps with this. Finding your flow, finding what your expertise is, finding your joy, finding your magic, remembering your magic, and sharing your magic with the world. There is still a lot of freshness, a lot of newness, and there's still a lot of work to get done, guys. There's a lot of work to get done. We're by no means, we're in the long haul here, right? We're in that set trajectory. It's a freaking marathon. It's not a sprint. You don't have to get it all done in a day, right? Rome wasn't built in a day, but it fell in a day, right? Which ties so much beautifully into the Ides of March, right? It's that planning, that preparation, and that daily action towards propagating what that newness is within us. And as a result, we will see results, guys. We're going to see results. If we make that change, if we make that shift, if we start aligning those opportunities, we're going to see results. But are we willing to put in the action? Are we willing to get it done and to not make excuses anymore? Myself included, for all of us. We can't make excuses anymore. If these are the things that we want to get done that are a part of our vision, dreams, and goals, why aren't we doing it right now? Right? We need to step off the old crap pot, right, and start taking action if we want to get those things done. But we also have to take moments to be kind to ourselves as well, to be soft, to be gentle, to be loving, to be courageous in all that we do. Bold moves are ahead. Can you stand up and be bold and brave for who you are? That's a part of the reignition of our power, guys. Our divine power, our divine love. The power of our love is to be able to stand up and to say no more, or to take that action, or to get those things done. She's got Pop-Tarts. I want Pop-Tarts. Good morning, everyone. I want Pop-Tarts. So there is a level of boldness and bravery that's coming up for all of us. Right? There it is, victory. Hearing it. I'm hearing it. Goddess Nike is here. Victory is here. We won. But do what you can to start implementing new design into your life. All those things that you've been dreaming of, those beautiful things that you've been dreaming of, it's time to go get them. Time to go get them. Time to go get them. It's funny about Pop-Tarts, Organic Intelligence. It was Genevieve said that she has homemade Pop-Tarts, and she's like, Corey, when you come to Canada, I'm gonna give you some homemade Pop-Tarts, and yeah, you're gonna have some homemade Pop-Tarts, and you're gonna never want another Pop-Tart again. Hey, Alexander, how you doing, brother? So it's time to step into the newness, which means that we got to reorganize our lives. For myself, it was like, hey, reorganize your whole RV, switch up the thing, switch up the routine, The grid shifted, our DNA is shifting, our environment has to reflect that. And so sometimes those micro changes or those macro changes in our own environment help to facilitate that shift. You know, clearing out the clutter, opening up to receive that download. Back to that Uranus energy, guys, because there was a focus today. My universe said, focus on Uranus today. I'm like, right, I'm going to focus on Uranus. Which is about those intuitive flashes and those intuitive insights that are going to gift us some sort of revolutionary change. No matter how eccentric or weird it seems, we can embed that now. And it's perfect with the Aquarian energy. It's really to dial into what the age of Aquarius is. It's that revolution. It's that newness. It's that freedom. It's the rebel, right? It's doing things differently. So if you take a moment to shift out the old and welcome in the magic of you into your day, you will find something you can do that can revolutionize your reality. I promise you. But you got to create the space to breathe it, to embody it, to receive it, and then you got to live it fully. But the power is in your hands to live it. No one's going to do it for you. No one's going to come up and show up and get it done for you. No, you got to get it done. We all got to get it done. We all got to get it done. That's a part of the embodiment of the mastery of us, is to know that within me is all these internal resources to get done what I need to get done in every now moment. No more having to wait for them or wait for this person. No more excuses. No, we're going to get it done. And yes, we can do this together. It can be a unified picture and a unified aspect. But today, it doesn't, you know, even though we still have unity consciousness available, today feels like, no, this is on me. And not that the weight of the world is on me. Not the Atlas residue, right? Not that like, oh, I'm going to carry the weight of the world. No, but like, it's that responsibility of independence. It's that identifying that master within, that creator within, to be able to get it done. And as a result, if other people show up and they facilitate in the shift and they help out or they help to rearrange your reality or whatever it is, especially in co-creative partnerships, that's fine. But it starts and ends with self. Always does. And not from a place of selfish, but a place of selfless, you know? So if you have to take time to yourself today, be with yourself. You know, there's been a lot going on. There's a lot of change. Pluto's still very much so at the forefront, right? And we have to welcome in this transformation, even if we don't want it. You know, okay, you know what? This is here, right? There's a presenting problem within my reality. Do I face it and shift it? Or do I stay solution focused? Like, what do I do here to be able to be a part of this newness within myself and within the realities that I'm propagating now? It's all up to you. But we can stay in the solution and we can focus on that for ourselves, right? So we'll see what the cards want to say. The cards want to say. But guys, start calling forward. You know, if there's things you want to do, right? Like, if there's things that you want to do right now because of what's going on in the world. So let's say that you're going through an upgrade and you want to, like, you know, receive a course, or you want to go to a teaching, or you want to buy that book, or you want to get that deck of cards, or whatever it is. Please do what you can to call that forward as an experience and align that opportunity for yourself. Crystallize your vision, guys. Crystallize your vision. I work with crystals with doing this stuff. Is like, okay, I got a vision, I've got an intention. All right, how can I crystallize that into my pathway? You know, how do we crystallize that in our pathway? And here's the thing is, you know, Betty just said something really good. I have to quit procrastinating. In the end, yeah, you don't have to quit anything. You don't have to do anything. But it's that awareness right there of knowing that, hey, I can do more because I'm worth more. That's stepping into the self-worth and self-value, saying, hey, you know what? I am worth more. I can get this done. You know, and be really loving and kind with yourself. Because there's a lot of things that I've done, you know, in that way too, in regards to that, procrastinating, self-sabotage, not putting in enough effort, right? Not showing up when I'm going to say I'm going to show up, right? Neglecting my self-worth, neglecting my own needs. And so the strongest point of awareness for all of us is to recognize it, to see it, to shift it, and make that conscious choice. Whether it's a big shift and a big change in your routine, or it's just day by day, moment by moment, doing one little thing a day to exert newness in our own lives. Or to be newness, right? We just don't want to step into the trying energy, because right now there's flow. And all that flow that's opening up for us gives us an opportunity to step into divine surrender and allow the universe to carry us and to hold us. To allow the magic to carry us forward, right? As a creator of magic and weaver of magic, we set the intention, we set out the magic, and then we embrace the magic and let the magic flow through us. Right? Not every day is a working of magic, but every day can be an honoring and a surrender to the magic and where the magic is carrying you forward. So some days we have to be receptive. We just got to retune to what it is to be a receiver rather than to output or to transmit, right? So let's see what wants to come through for us, for the collective. March 3rd, 2022. Oh, lots of love to you guys. Ah, nucleus of clarity from the moon. New timelines with the moon, guys. And Light Warriors showing these new pathways, these new truths. Beautiful. What messages want to come forward? 3, 3, 20, 22. Can we tell Corey's a little tired? Corey's a little tired. It's okay. There's Death card. There's Pluto showing up saying, hey, watch it. I'm still here. The moon's showing up too. Hey, still here. Man, Death card's showing up so much right now. Oh, man. Thank you guys for being here. Oh, the Emperor. There it is. There's that mastery code, guys. It's really stepping into that next level of mastery. It's, the Emperor. The masculine. The doing. Right? The getting it done. But this is really keying into what our mastery is and how we can fine-tune our own mastery skill sets today. Yeah. The mastery of our own magic. The mastery of our own passion. The mastery of our own creative spark. Right? What can you do to master your magic today? Because it exists within you. This is a gift from the divine, and you're the one that's a part of your own mastery. You got to tune in for you, though, to do this. Right? Three of Swords. So when it comes to mastering our magic, we have to look at where we've been hurt or harmed by our own creation, by our own magic before. Okay. This is a purification. A purification of our own heart, There might be some old truths that come up that we need to let go of, that we need to shift out of. Either way, we're looking at a heart expansion here. This is happening because we have an eternal heart structure, an eternal heart compass that's coming online and it needs attention to. This is that self-love container, guys. And a part of the magic, the mastery of this level of magic, especially when we're working with the magic of love, which is the magic of heart, the divine alchemy of love, is it's that repair is really important. So we purify the container of the heart. So we're using that in our skill sets and in our mastery. And in our own mastery. Judgment. This is that awakening call, guys. We're awakening to higher levels of magic. Hey, Andrew's in here. What's up, brother? What's up? We'll be seeing you in a little bit. Awakening, right? We're going through this awakening process. We're going through this awakening process together, right? And so as a result, it's like this is kind of like the hand of God coming in, or the hand of the divine, giving us an opportunity to see at deeper levels what we're awakening with thought here. With Judgment and Three of Swords, we are awakening a new heart. This is the new heart complex. This is the diamond heart complex, right? The expansive awareness of who you are, right? So as we awaken to what this divine alchemy of love is, right? That Plutonian energy, especially with all this Mars and Venusian energies, we're waking up into what this heart space means and how we can clear it out at deeper levels, because it's an important part of our mastery with our own magic. Yeah. But we don't have to be concerned about this, right? Because when we see the Three of Swords and the Judgment card and then the Nine of Wands is coming out, it's like, oh no, where's the pain going to come in? This to me is a little bit of like, step out of the self-sabotage. This to me is kind of saying, don't sabotage this. Don't look for the pain in the day. Don't look for the misery. Don't look for the pain. Don't look for the misery. Right? Stand up for all that you are and allow yourself to just be where you're at, awakening within the heart space. Guys, awakening within the heart space. Don't look for pain to show up. Embrace what this, because here's the thing is like, if you're standing in the mastery of your magic with the Emperor and the Ace of Wands here, is then we have to look at, oh crap, things are going really good. When's it going to screw up? And it's really not. You don't have to go look for it unless you have to call that forward as a creation to purify at a deeper level. Trust, guys. Trust your mastery, trust your skill set, trust your universe, trust your reality, and begin aligning those opportunities to allow God's source light, the universal intelligence systems, to show you and to reflect back to you all that you're worth today. All that you're worth. Allow the light of you to shine through, and allow the reflect to show you that you don't have to worry anymore, guys. But it depends, guys. This one really does depend on how much work you've been putting into that love, how much self-work you've been doing into your heart space, into your own, if we want to call it shadow work, unconsciousness work, reprogramming, healing, transmutation. Okay. So this is going to vary. So it's really one of those where this could be up today, right? Especially in regards to relationships and partnerships. Where don't we want to awaken to these new partnerships, into these new realities? Where don't you want to see? Because the energetics are ripe for you to be very overtly aware here. Like, here's Archangel Gabriel here, sounding the 7th trumpet, right? And guys, there's still some clearing to do. There might still be some belief systems where we're still propagating certain patterning, especially in regards to if you're all out on your own, you know. This is a little bit of that bolo energy. Be on the lookout. Right? This is gifting us the opportunity to just relax and to soften into this space. But when the horns sound, right, and the awakening call goes up, this is where we come into a place of divine surrender, and we allow the universe to work through us to purify. Okay. Right now, we're setting an example for what the new humanity is going to be. And so as a result, we are going to be doing a lot of new things today in our lives. We're going to be showing up new. We're going to be propagating new awareness. We're going to be clearing different patterns and different grieving. And as a result, we're going to show up new. And it might feel strange or unfamiliar. And it might not fit into other people's realities or people that you align with. But here's what I want to say. Is that you're the one showing the way and blazing the trail on that new pathway. You're the emperor within the mastery that is blazing that new pathway of your own magic and your own divine alignment. And so as a result, a part of being a way shower is you might stand out. That's that pioneer, right? That's that pioneer. It's that opportunity to show up in a different way and to shine out in a different way, right? But you do not have to fear this, because you're loved and held and supported. If not by your own community, you are loved, held, and supported by the divine, by the all, by the God, by the one. Rise up, you know. Universal orchestration is still in full effect. Universal balance is still here, right? The deconstruction and the recreation, right? Obliterating the old, awakening the new. This is still a focus, guys. So the tower is present, which means that purification, guys, the phoenix. Corey is 13 also? What is Corey 13 with? What are we talking about? All of a sudden I'm like 13 me too. What are we talking about? Oh, galactic signature. I'm 139. I'm kin 139. Kin 139. So yeah, you know, there's a lot going on right now in the world, but like, once again, a part of the embodiment of our own mastery codes, the embodiment, that's hilarious. The embodiment of our mastery codes, the embodiment of our magic is also going to give us the opportunity to resolve and dissolve this deeper within. So it's where can we hold more love? Where can we soften and let go? And where can we also fully dissolve and resolve anywhere we're still judging our love or judging our wounding? Right? Judging our wounding. I think I am tone 13. Kin 139, tone 13, I believe. So anyways, guys, that's what's in the cards for today. That's what's in the cards for today. And it's really, it's cool. It's nice. It's nice. This is nice energetics. But we got new routines, guys. New routines. New embodiment. New love coming in. New joy. New realities. That's my new code, by the way, is it's no longer reality. It's reality. So we've got new realities to build. And we got new support networks and new global awakening that's happening. And we just got to keep surrendering over and over and over until we get it right. We're going to get it right. We're getting it right now. It's already done. We're already doing it right. It's perfect for us. No matter how it appears to other people, it's perfect for us, right? We've all got our own routines, our own lifestyles, our own shifts, our own changes, our own divine intelligence, right? So we're all just doing what we can, doing what we can. So anyways, guys, right? Let's have fun today. Let's go celebrate. Let's go dance. Let's go play. If you have a chance, I think it's at 9:30 a.m. Mountain Time, at least. Andrew, Spacetime Creator, is going live with his school. So go check out Spacetime Creator live at, I believe, 9:25, 9:30. He just popped in the chat. Go check him out. Twitty, thank you. Now I need to work on getting a bank account so I can get all my Google funds out. My Google funds are stuck because I don't have a bank account. I've got PayPal and Cash App, but they want a former bank, and I just, this banking system stuff is just getting ridiculous. So anyways, guys, I love you. Love you, love you, love you. Much love and respect to everyone out there. Thank you for all your likes, shares, and subscribes. If you'd like to donate, links will be in the description box. If you want a session, foundersoflight.org to book a session. We're going to go relax today. We're going to go do some things, unwind. We've got some new creations coming in, so we're going to play with that today. They're a little hush-hush. Don't talk about anyone, you know. Don't talk about it. But it's nothing big. It's just fun stuff for Corey and creation. We're playing with a lot of newness. And that's a part of the arrival of these new pathways is doing things that support us, things that we love to do, things that make the child really happy, things that are creative, playful, and filled with adventure. Gives us an opportunity of new insight, you know, really reclaiming our self-worth and self-value, and knowing that we're going to be loved, held, and supported in every moment as we are working with these transitions and we're working with these changes and shifts, okay? So thank you guys for being here. Thank you for being a part of my journey. Thank you for being a part of my story. And thank you for creating your own story as well, right? Take that moment to rewrite your story, to shift the beliefs systems, and to share your magic with one another, whether it's in this chat, whether it's on a group forum, whether you get on the telephone, you reach out and say hello to someone, or you send an email. Please, guys, have fun, have fun, have fun. Man, everyone's getting along so well in the chat right now. I kind of want to just walk away and leave the chat open so everyone can hang out, right? Maybe we need to make a Discord community. Maybe we need to make a Discord community or create something where everyone can just kind of like hang out and chill. A little safe container to kick it. Safe container to kick it in the chat, because I love seeing the tribe get along in the chat, guys. I love all this. This is so cool. This makes me happy, right? This is where we find our family and our loved ones right now, especially with everything that we've been going through since 2020, right? Isn't Discord chaos? Thank you, Amber. Touche. Touche. Then can we, is there some other, yeah, well, Telegram, yeah, you know, I have a Telegram. Thank you, Sarah. I do have a Telegram. We can do that. Thank you, Angel, for putting up Andrew's link. Go check out Spacetime Creator. He's been doing some awesome stuff with his school, with his Ascension school, and with his training. He's been doing some awesome stuff. He's been doing it for a while too, but it's really cool, and he's a very profound, wonderful, loving individual, and a lot of fun, a lot of love in there too. But yeah, I know Discord, laugh out loud, oxymoron, right? So anyways, there's newness that is welcoming in a lot of change for ourselves, and we just got to find that expression in what feels right for us with the new value systems, and how we're going to respond accordingly to the new energetics, to the new blueprints, to the new arrival, to the new pathways, right? Just keep showing up as your most beautiful self, right? And allow the universe to take care of the rest, because this is divine flow. It's divine flow. Just show up as you, whether it's online, it's on video, whether you create a YouTube channel, whether you create a Facebook community, whether you're on Instagram, TikTok, right? Or you just show in your community. Either way, it's important for us to show up. But we also have to show up for ourselves too from time to time, gift ourselves an opportunity to rest and to relax, to take care of ourselves, to love ourselves, so we can learn how to love one another better. The only way I can love you eternally and be grateful for you is if I love myself eternally and become grateful for myself as well, and all that I am. From a place of selflessness, not selfishness. All right, love you guys. So as we close out today's reading and everything, we're going to close out with a little prayer. Mother, Father, Divine Child, I bless you and honor you and thank you. I just want to take a moment to say thank you to everyone for being here. I hope your day is filled with abundant magic and abundant miracles. I hope you find the prosperous opportunities ahead that exist within you that are opening up new levels of truth, new levels of clarity, new levels of trust, and new levels of love, right? So as we become the embodiment of the all within the form again, may our expression awaken us and awaken others to the divine, palpable love that they are. The embodiment of this frequency gives us an opportunity to find more self-worth, to find more self-value, to find more truth, to find more clarity, and to be able to honor with deep sacred respect ourselves and one another. So as we hold neutral point witness to our own journey, we also hold compassion for ourselves and others. Part of that, we are awakening the newness and the arrival within. So may you be healed, loved, blessed, and eternally enlightened here and now. And as we express this forward through the day, we allow our universe to reflect that back to us by gifting us and holding us in the opportunity to witness the magic that we hold within ourselves and within others, and to resemble the qualities of divine love and divine alchemy that exists within us and exists within all. I want to say I hear you, I see you, I feel you. My soul light honors yours. The master within me sees the master within you. And let's keep aligning those crystalline opportunities. All right, guys? Love you. Love you, love you, love you, love you, love you. You're all divine. You're all beautiful. You're all gorgeous. You're all brave. You're all silly. Now let's go dance. Go play, do things. Okay, love you. Bye.